Hey, what up? It's your girl, and I got something to say. I'm so excited, y'all, because I just figured something out. I've been figuring out things as I go with this whole recording process and um, this equipment, and it's just so much. But I'm excited about it. I just figured out how to, darn, how to like connect my computer with the camera and the my editing software, and it looks good. I love it. And I was like, I'm gonna record on here. So I just want to talk about being stuck in time. Like the devil wants us to be stuck in time. He wants us to be stuck in what God has done versus what he's doing now. So we have to stay current with God. We have to keep up with speed with God. We have to keep up with God and what he's doing. But a lot of us are so stuck in time. We are stuck in culture and religion, how it is brought up. And for the life of me, I just don't understand why people would have something so valuable and not apply it and not use it to its full potential. That's like anything in life. We don't use it to its full potential. Our marriage, we can have more successful marriages, but people don't want to apply every tool in our marriage so that it can be successful. We can be more successful at our jobs. We can be more successful at, and I'm not so much talking about money when it comes to job, because working is not all about money. It's about learning a skill, um, learning a trade. It's about learning how to work. You can't work something and work a dream if you don't know how to operate things. You know, I think I'm doing great. Okay. I almost backed out because I get the devil always in my head about, you're not doing good, you're not doing great, whatever. But I'm going to stay in it. So, but the devil wanted to have us stuck in time. A lot of us are stuck in our head with these thoughts. What's in our head is no longer in our lives anymore, but we don't see that because we're still stuck in our head with past thoughts and past things that happen in our lives. So here we are operating in a place in our lives that don't even exist anymore because we're holding on to it in our heads. You understand what I'm saying to you? Our thoughts and things that we're holding on to that has happened in our lives in our past is affecting our future, and it's affecting what's happening in our lives now and what God is doing now. So, for an example, if I was hurt in a relationship, if a guy hurt me, and God delivered me out of that relationship, but I'm still acting like I'm in that relationship still. So I'm hurting myself. The guy is no longer in my life. So now I'm still acting as if he is there because I have these thoughts in my head, right? And so now, so this is what I'm saying. You're stuck in time. You're stuck in a place and it doesn't even exist in your life anymore. You don't even have that guy in your life anymore, but you're still hurting yourself. You understand? You don't even, I don't know if I want to say that. People have lost people in their lives. And they end up turning to drugs and turning to things to cope with the pain. And they don't realize that God can help us with that pain. It can help us still, because we have to still get up and still live. You understand? And so if the devil can keep us stuck in time and keep us in a place that doesn't even exist anymore in our lives, then we can't go after our purpose. We can't go after what God is doing now. We can't be caught up with the current God instead of the past God. You understand? He said in Isaiah 54, he says, and these are the coming glory of Israel, the promised glory of Israel. And he was saying, I turn my face away from you. And he's saying, you did suffer for a minute. You did go through. He says, but now, he says, stretch out. He says, stretch out your tents. Dig your tent pegs deep. Because I am about to do something in your life that I'm about to answer your prayers. I'm about to do things that's never been done before in your life. But those things cannot happen in your life because you are stuck in time. You are stuck in a time that does not exist anymore. And sometimes it is all in our head. It is in our head. I remember when I was about to go crazy. I literally was about to lose my mind. And I'm sorry if I'm talking low. It's like 12:06. I have to wait till my family just, So I literally was about to lose my mind, literally. And God had delivered me out of my situation, and I couldn't even see it. All the people that hurt me wasn't even in my life anymore. But it was still stuck in my head. I had still had unforgiveness and still bitter and still angry and still wanting an apology and wanting to say something to that person. And I remember I was in downtown Houston and I was driving. And I had took my kids out to the park in Houston. And I was on my way back home. I had 45 minutes to drive back home. And it was getting dark. And I was driving and my head was just going crazy. And I'm on my way and I see this man downtown yelling and going crazy. And nobody was standing there in front of him. Nobody was there. And I looked and God says, look at him. And I said, yes, God, I see. He says, nobody's standing there. He says, all in his head. He said he had a choice to allow me to deliver his mind. But he didn't want to let go of the past, of the times that he was hurt, of the times that he went through, of the times of the people that let him down, of the times that he made mistakes. And it just ran him crazy. It ran his mind crazy. And now he stands there yelling at all the people that hurt him. But they're not even there anymore. They don't even exist. They're gone with their lives. And I kept driving. And I said, okay, God. And I'm still driving, and my head is just all over the place, going crazy. And I'm like, God, I'm leaning back in my car like this. Just, I mean, I can't even explain the feeling. And it was a lady. I got down the street like 30 minutes or something, and it was a lady. She almost ran me off the road. And I'm like, oh my God, this lady almost ran me off the road. And I'm going and not even noticing that the lady had went off. You know, I'm on Beltway 8. She kept on 45, and God said, and I'm studying, talking and going crazy and everything, and God says, she almost hit you. And I'm like, yes, God, she almost hit me. And he was like, where is she now? And I'm like, she gone. And he said, exactly. He said, and that's what you're doing in your life. He says, I delivered the people out of your life that hurt you. I want to heal you and set you free. Because you are stuck with the problem. They're gone. They don't even exist anymore. But you're still holding on. He said, and I want to take you to the next level in your life. But it's hard because you're bitter, you're frustrated, you're angry, you want to I have to fix you and heal you because you are stuck in time, in a time that does not even exist anymore. And the enemy wants to keep us stuck so that we won't grow, so that we won't go to the next level in our purpose. He wants to keep us stuck in time. Allow God to deal with you. Yes, you was hurt. Yes, you was broken. Yes, somebody passed that you love. But God has a purpose for your life. A greater purpose. And all that pain is going to have victory in your life. It's time. It is time for a new season. It is time for a fresh start. It is time for a new beginning in your life. It is time for you to go after your purpose like you've never done before. It's your girl. I said what I had to say. Holla.